Alright, we didn't qualify in our first 10, but hopefully we can get there here. This hand doesn't have a Guy's Cradle in it, but it's got a pretty decent path going for it. Go grab a Dryad Arbor, and then go Shepherd Visionary into Natural Order. I'm gonna keep it. I'm pretty comfortable keeping basically any hand that can get a Dryad Arbor on turn 1. Mountain Aether so we're playing as Goblins, it looks like. Current Ranger is actually a really good draw. It's gonna be really good with this Dryad Arbor. If they let it resolve. There we go. Arid Mesa. Man, this is a munitions expert. Ugh. That sucks. It's not the end of the world, but it's not the best. That was potentially the worst draw possible? Maybe? I mean, not worst draw possible. We could have drawn a Crater Hoof, but it's pretty bad. We really need a Guy's Cradle to help supercharge. Also, just really hoping that they can't, like, pull a fast Muxus at this point. I am definitely not blocking. We need to get a mass number of creatures on board, so it can't be blocking here. Especially since we have to block this Goblin Lackey. So I could Once Upon a Time here, but I think I'm just gonna let it resolve because I'd rather get 2 elves in play than use my Once Upon a Time and only get 1 elf. I think I'm just gonna play second Shepherd instead of the Ranger. Nah, I think I'd rather play the Ranger. I'm not sure that matters. I guess I'd rather trade the Shepherd than the Ranger because the Ranger's extra uses later. Well, so does this. Making 6/6s is nice. I'll play the Ranger. I'm not sure how much it matters. Hopefully we don't die here. I don't even know if they play the combo in their deck. I think Snoop might just be a value engine. I'm not actually sure. I wonder how dangerous it is to... I have to block the Lackey. There's no way I don't. I'm gonna take the rest though. I bet he wish he didn't attack now. He's gonna get to use this in his upkeep though. These ports are super annoying. I'm not gonna get to natural order this turn anyways. I am going to Once Upon a Time here though. Yeah. Wirewood Symbiote or another Visionary or Birchfloor Rangers. I think those are all pretty good hits. Let's see here, they're gonna Krenko next turn. I think I'm best off getting the Birchfloor Rangers and then hopefully draw some more gas off the top. I think Nelson could actually be good too because it's a 2/2. I think Birchfloor is best. Yeah. Now I wish I had gotten something else, but it's okay. I cannot make a bunch of 5/5s next turn. Well, not this turn. Next turn I can, but this turn I can't. Which is perfectly fine. So, I guess what I should do is I should go... I think I go Shepherd, Birchfloor, and then tap those two to play the Druid. I want to keep the Shepherd around as best I can. I assume that he's gonna make a bunch of goblins in his upkeep. I think it would be weird if he did that. Okay. Really? Must be nice, dude. Let's see if they have the Kiki-Jiki in hand. That's unfortunate. They were dead next turn. Oh, that's annoying. That was close, but oh, that's obnoxious. It had to be that turn. There was no choice. It had to be that turn. Because I was going to deal 40 to them. That sucks. That was so unfortunate. Ugh. In terms of sideboarding, oh well, there's nothing I can do about it. In terms of sideboarding, I think I bring in the Decay, and honestly, I think that's it. Man, that was unfortunate. It had to be that turn or they died. They don't play, a lot of the lists don't even play Boggart, so I'm like surprised by that too. And post-war just gets worse. I think I have to bring in the Progenitus even though they're comboing. Just to play around Pyrokinesis basically. I don't think, even though they're comboing, I don't think I'm supposed to bring in the trophies. Giving them a land probably kills us anyways. So I'm just gonna hope that either we combo faster or they just don't have it. Especially when on the play. I think on the draw it's a different story, but... Oh, that was unfortunate. This hand blows. We drew the Progenitus, it's really bad. I can unload my hand with this? I'm not sure if that's good enough though. I think it's better than a 5. If they have a Pyrokinesis, we're just dead though. I'm gonna keep it though. I'm gonna bottom one of the Rangers. I think I'm gonna play... I'm gonna play the Curing Ranger. That was really good. Holy shit. I think I untap this, bounce this, recast. How much mana can I make next turn? 1, 2, 3. So I think I don't attack because I want to protect myself from Pyrokinesis or any other sweeper. Because I can actually make 6 mana here. It's a little complicated, but I can do it. They are not dead next turn if they have a blocker, which they're playing Goblin, so I would assume they have a blocker. Sure. Yeah, I mean, I can't do it. I can't save it because it's a 9-elf. No Pyrokinesis, thank God. Ooh, that was a good draw. So I can't kill them this turn anyway, so I may as well use it to continue developing. I think I use, yeah, I'm gonna use the Heritage Druid. I'm pretty afraid of game. They would have Pyrokinesis already if they had it, I think. So I guess I shouldn't be too concerned about it. I haven't played a land this turn, so this is free to do. I guess there's a decent question here of if I am supposed to, because I do lose to Pyrokinesis. I think I have to get the damage through though. I think they would have used the Kinesis already. They could have used it last turn. So they have to top deck it. What is this? Okay. I mean, I have this Nettle, so I'm not really that concerned. Okay. Okay. Probably looking for a Sling Gang off top. Well, that's not it. If he has a Skirk Prospectors, he can cast that. Okay. We elves them. If we didn't draw the Cradle, I think we were gonna have problems that game, beating this based on their draws. But we put cards in our deck to draw them. A Glimpse would have also broken that hand in half. Now on a draw, maybe we're supposed to have more trophies, because I feel like we beat the fair game plan over time. But Shepherd really shown that game, so I really don't want to side out. I don't know, giving them a land probably just loses to the Muxus plan anyway, so I think I'm supposed to just kind of hope that they don't have it, or we combo faster than they can deal with us. Which that part's rough because, I mean, they have kill spells embedded in their goblins between expert and such. Let's see here. They're mulling to 6. This hand does have Abrupt Decay in it, which if we draw a Black Source has a lot of value. The Once Upon a Time is nice. You can find another land. It has Glimpse. I'm gonna keep it. Has a lot of potential. I think if the Decay wasn't in it, I couldn't keep. I think the Decay just kind of pushes it over the edge a bit for me. Okay. I'm glad it's not a Goblin Lackey. That would have been really annoying to deal with. Alright, we're mainly looking for a land here. Well, there's Gaia's Cradle. That's basically the best one. It is worth noting there's no I don't have a Black Source for this Decay yet, which could become a problem. Also, I'm not like winning next turn unless I draw Heritage Druid. In which case, if I draw Heritage Druid, there's a chance. I would really like to draw a Black Source though. At some point. I don't necessarily need to draw now, but I do need to draw it at some point. Okay. And they killed our dude. Okay, there's the Black Source, which is what we were looking for. There's a decent question of, as much as I would like to get a Dryad Arbor to make this Quirion Ranger good, I think I do have to get by you though. I'm not gonna hold up Decay this turn though. If they have a Lackey, it's gonna be unfortunate, but hopefully it only just trades with the Visionary. They don't have a Lackey anyways. Alright, we can really stop drawing lands now. I don't want to draw anymore. I'm not trading with your munitions expert. No land drop. Okay. That's really interesting. So I'm assuming they're on the Snoop plan then. I don't think I can combo this turn. Another question is too is do I just keep holding back Cradle? I mean, if they had a port, they would have played it, right? I think I play the Ranger and then play Cradle and then pass. And then next turn I can try to do some cool stuff. I can't play Visionary and hold up Decay, which is awkward, but it is what it is. I cannot natural order this turn. I'm gonna play the Ranger. And we'll Cradle pass. Hopefully they don't have a Wasteland and are just like holding in their hand. I'd be kind of shocked if they were doing that, but that really makes me want to Decay the Vial. They didn't have a Snoop? So their hand's just like mono 3 drops? I'm gonna Decay. I guess we'll see if they got me good. I think that's just gonna set them so far behind that's not gonna matter because they clearly don't have a Snoop. They would have put it in play. There's no reason for them not to, unless they just top decked it. I bet not drawing a third land is pretty bad for them. Alright, I think I'm gonna glimpse into Visionary and see where that takes us. Our opponent's not drawing super well. That was a good draw. I think that wins me the game. Because I can just natural order. That should solidify it. Guess I'll play this because it's free. Oh no, I can't win the game this. That's so awkward. I can't natural hoarder into Crater Hoof anymore because I sided it out right. I guess I should have not been greedy. Well, I felt like I need to put more creatures in play. Oh, that's awkward. That's so awkward. I guess I Green Sun. I mean, I can just keep comboing. So it's not the end of the world. I'm just gonna go grab a Wirewood Symbiote. And then we'll untap here, bounce here. Am I about to get Pyrokinesis? Okay. That's what I thought was gonna happen. I mean, I can go and give Progenitus still, at basically any point. Okay, now a question is, can I just fully combo off if I go grab a Nettle Sentinel? I think the answer is gonna be yes, because I can go Nettle into getting another Symbiote. I think I can just Green Sun for... I guess I could just go get another symbiote. I can also go get Nettle, and that starts actually netting a lot of mana. But I'm not sure that I'm actually at the infinite stage. I think I go ahead and make 3 mana here by using one of my Rangers. I'm not going to use the other one yet, but... I think I go get a Nettle here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna grab the Wirewood. I don't need a third Nettle. I think I'm gonna untap here and bounce here. Technically, I should do this first. My opponent's very dead. I mean, they can scoop at any point. I'm just making sure that I actually have the kill. I feel bad our opponent flooded. I thought it was gonna be an interesting game. Oh well. Or not screwed. Oh well, I'll take it. Got that combo off. So I'm not gonna complain too much, but I'm interested to see how that matchup plays out a bit more. I think the versions that don't have the combo can't win against this matchup, to be honest. But I will take it. Alright. This hand blows. Luckily, our opponent rolled a 6 as well. Oh, wow. No lands for me. Maybe it was a sign that the key was going to take 6 minutes. It's trying to tell me not to play, because this is going to happen. Alright, this has a land in it, so I'm going to keep. I'm going to put away at least one symbiote. I might put away the second. No, I need to keep it because it's so good with Glimpse. I need to keep the Druid and the Sentinel. If we're playing against a blue deck, Shepherd is too good. But honestly, maybe I'm just supposed to put away the second symbiote. Feels weird doing that though. I think it's... nah, I think it's fine. I think I need to keep all the elves so that I can have a glimpse turn. Like I can actually make mana. Alright, I think I'm gonna play Nettle. I think it's the one I least care about dying. Dismember? I was expecting Swords of Plowshares. I'm gonna play against White Eldrazi. Alright, well my glimpse kinda sucks. Okay, that's good. I think I need to get a Dryad Arbor with this, so I'm gonna play Ranger and pass. Okay, they are playing Eldrazi. Do they have a Thought Knot? Hopefully not. Hopefully it's just a Displacer. That actually sucks. It makes comboing basically impossible. Wow, I really didn't realize how hard that was gonna screw me. I mean, I can still have like a mini glimpse turn here. I'm only gonna be able to draw 2 though. I guess like mini glimpse is better than no glimpse. Luckily this is a basic forest, not a bayou. I really didn't expect this to like mess with me as hard as it is. Oh, and the Cradle's gonna come to play tap next turn. This is obnoxious. I think we're still gonna win, but it is quite annoying. Attacking with both, sure. My Cradle comes into play tap next turn. Hopefully they don't have... I would prefer that they just have nothing in hand. Odds of that are extremely low, but I guess it's technically possible. I thought not. I can make all my creatures 5/5s next turn though, so it brick walls them because of how good Shepherd is. Because this is 3, 4, 5. I untap the Arbor. I'm just gonna put the Cradle in tapped and then pass. And then next turn I can do stuff. This holds them back, so... If they have a Source of Plowshares, it does ruin it though. Or any removal spell. Walking Ballista? Oh, come on, dude. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I mean... Okay. Wow, if this was any other card, this would be pretty easy. I guess this taps me out and that's their goal. I should do that last, I guess. I guess they just want to tap me down. They are dead next turn though if they don't leave a creature back. Not sure if they realize that or not, but I would assume that they don't have a source of plowshares because they could have just blown us out there. Yeah, okay. They know combat math. As long as they don't draw a wasteland, I think we're in decent shape. Okay. That glimpse does nothing. That's fine. I mean, I could just go like forced pass here. I can't play the Catacombs because it comes into play tapped because of the Thalia. But this lets me make my creatures 5/5s without tapping anything. And if they don't do anything, I can just Once Upon a Time. Really? God. Okay, I guess. A pretty good top deck. It's a really good top deck. I think if they drew it previously, they would have played it already. And would have named Heritage Druid. Like, I think they would have played the Revoker instead of the Ballista, so that's just their draw per turn. I need to draw... a Crater. I need to draw a Natural Order. That's kind of interesting, because it untaps even through the Thalia, right? There are like other larger issues at hand though. Like the fact I'm at 5 life against all their stuff and I can't really do much. I think Sentinel's correct though. Well, that was exactly what we needed. I think it's enough to kill them. Because I can go Sentinel, Cradle, Sack. Then this is 5. This is 24. 1, 3, 7, 8. So it's Xaxes. If they have a Source of Plowshares that reduces 6 damage, like they killed us, right? Well, they would probably do it pre-combat. Am I better off trying to glimpse and then do stuff? I don't think so. It's 2, 1, 2. No, I'm just gonna nettle into Natural Order. Should be Xaxes. It's Xaxes on board. I would guess that they don't have anything in hand. Oh, I can untap this. Duh. And I don't have any legendary creatures that they can bounce, so this should do it. Nice. So I got, they had a good draw. This card is super obnoxious, but then I drew out of it. Drawing a Natural Order was exactly what I needed. Otherwise, I'm probably losing that game. I guess, unless my like mini glimpse turn goes okay, but You know what, whatever, I didn't need it. I'll take it. They have Walking Ballista in their deck. I'm definitely gonna bring in the Oof. They also probably have Jite. I'm gonna bring in the Progenitus and the removal. Teo, Career Hoof, and Natural Order. I guess they're playing the Dawn piece, so they have Ancient Tomb plus Chalice in their deck, I would assume. Not sure how exactly I should sideboard. What I should take out. I guess it does become grindy though, right? Actually, they're not countering Natural Order, so that card's great, right? We're kind of grinding, so I do want the Visionaries. I need to keep all the Shepherds in. I guess I just like start shaving here and here. Maybe something like this. I think shaving Visionary is fine. I am bringing in the Answers for Chalice, but I really don't want to use them on Chalice. I think I need to use them on other things. Maybe Once Upon a Time, actually. If I top deck a Once Upon a Time, I'm going to be like pretty tilted. So I prefer that that just doesn't happen by reducing the chance it does. It's good into opening hand, but that's literally it. Like here, I think it's... They're mulling to 6. I think I'm supposed to keep this just because of the Once Upon a Time. And the Shepherd gets around Chalice. And I have like somewhat of a path to Natural Order. I just need to make sure to Once Upon a Time into a land. Because if I don't, I'm going to be playing this Dryad Arbor and it's probably just going to die. But if the whole game plan is I just have to draw lands, I feel pretty decently. Feel pretty decent about things. Looks like a Chalice. Not a Chalice. This is super annoying. I was really hoping that was gonna be a Chalice. Okay, we hit a land. I was really concerned that all we hit were Cradles, and I was like, well. I'm not sure that I can afford to get a Bayou because they do play Wastelands. I think I have to get... Because I think my plan is to trophy this Ballista. If they Wasteland though, I'm just kind of dead. I'm not sure there's much I could do about it. They also don't have that many cards. I hate that card. I never realized how annoying a card could be. I could just like Heath pass here. That doesn't seem very good though. I feel like I need to play stuff. I mean, I'm the one with the Glimpse in hand though, so maybe I shouldn't be casting anything. Maybe it's correct for me to just sit in general. I'm not sure what the bigger problem is between Ballista and Thalia. I think it's the Thalia. I really don't want them Ballista and killing either of my creatures, so I guess I'm just stuck. I also don't really want to encourage them to tick up Ballista next turn. They might do it anyways, but I really don't want them to. is this? Is this a chalice? Dismember? Alright. They must have another 2-drop. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's really bad. Oh man, I really need a collector oof. I guess sort of Fire Knights instead of a GT? Dude, actually just not play GT anymore? That doesn't really make sense to me. If they're not. I guess they could have it in hand. I think I have to kill that Thalia. I don't think I can spend my turn killing them. I don't think I can kill the Ballista. Oh, giving them a land is so bad off of Trophy though. So bad. Okay, they drew the land anyways. Hopefully they just try to sword here. And they equip it to Thalia. Alright. It's gotta go. Bye bye. You've gotta go. They don't get to land, which is great. A big issue here is next turn is gonna be rough. I mean, I guess it's just gonna be my symbiote that dies. Hopefully I draw... I need to draw a basic forest. Oh man, this is bad. Am I just dead next turn? No, I'm not dead. I'm not dead on board. I feel like I'm dead in spirit. I guess I glimpse. I'd have to draw a basic forest though for it to be good. I think I'm just dead this game. I think I played the druid. No, I think it's the symbiote. Maybe they killed the wrong thing. I think I have to do it this way though. That's very unfortunate that they had to dismember. If they didn't have to dismember for them nettle, we actually had a path to natural order. Man, Thalia is obnoxious. That's all I've learned today. I mean, I'm gonna feel pretty good about a lot better about game 3, but like this game is like. I think we're dead this game. I guess I could draw... I don't know. I don't even know what I have to draw. I don't think there's an out. I think a previous turn I needed to draw the Collector Ouphe, and I would have been fine. What is this? They have Palace Jailer in their deck? Okay, that's good to know. I'm glad they showed that to us. Okay. Very dead. That was rough. That Valley is really hard to beat. Like, insanely hard. I think I actually might just have to bring in the 4th Nettle because of how hard that card is to beat. I wonder, they have to have Chalice, right? There's no way they don't. Just feels weird. No. Oh, it's awkward. Maybe I shave a Shepherd. I haven't seen Chalice. I would assume they have it, but they definitely haven't shown it. They have to have Chalice. There's no way they don't. I'm just gonna resubmit. I don't know how many Thalias they have, and like, they have to have Chalice. There's just no way they don't. Like, we have the extra answers for Chalice, but that doesn't mean I really want to side this out, because I'd rather use these on the annoying ass creatures they have. Alright. Hopefully we can get this game 3. His hand doesn't have lands in it. I mean, it has Dryad Arbor, but it's not enough. Looking for a hand that does explosive things. Like this one. I'm gonna keep it for sure. I'm just not sure what I put on the bottom. I think it's the trophy, honestly. But if I do that and then they have Chalice, I'm like dead. Unless I'm specifically Once Upon a Timing for a Shepherd. I'm definitely keeping it, it's not a question. I guess it could be Snow. I think it's the trophy. I guess it could be the Once Upon a Time. Because then, what I can do is I can go turn 1, I can green some for Arbor, turn 2... Uh-oh, I'm not glimpsing on turn 2, actually. This is awkward. Maybe it is a Once Upon a Time. Turn 1, I go get Arbor. Turn 2... I really need to draw a land. I think it's the trophy. I'm just gonna hope that they don't have a Chalice. There's a shepherd, which solves the chalice problem pretty well. Though, my hand also desperately needs another land. Or the visionary. I think I'm supposed to take the shepherd and just hope I draw another land. If I draw another land, this hand is insane. Now, if they kill this arbor, I'm gonna be in a rough spot. But I think this is correct. None of those, if any of those lands were his guy's cradle, I was taking it. That's just a fact. No chalice? Okay, there's land, so we can kind of go off here. Which one do I want to play? I'm gonna play the druid. I played this really bad. I missed a free card. I played that horribly. I should draw an extra card here because I should have been able to play the symbiote that turn. Now they're swordsing? Interesting. That was bad. I needed to play the cavern first. This chalice? There's a ballista. Ballista. Okay. And kill my Dryad Arbor. Okay. Our opponent is super obnoxious and annoying, which I respect. Hopefully draw a land off of this. That's quite literally the opposite of a land. It's the second worst draw on the deck. Yeah, it should be a card deeper though. Hopefully it doesn't cost us, but that was bad in general. Revoker, okay. I haven't shown them the symbiote, so hopefully they don't name it. They're probably just gonna name Shepherd, to be honest. They might name Heritage Druid, but my guess would be on Shepherd. Or Kyrian Ranger would be a good one too. They name it Shepherd. No third land. Oh, well that was a really good draw. Nice. Untap, bounce. Replay. I cannot win the game off of it. But they should be dead next turn. Well, wait, they can't be dead next turn. Actually, they can be. I can cast a Craterhoof. Obnoxious, but okay. They're still dead. Yeah, they're still dead. They're still dead. Do I play this? Oh wait, they actually weren't dead until I drew this. That's funny. Oh wait, my Bayou comes into play tapped. This is so awkward. Oh god. Wait, I think I can still do it. Hold on. I'm gonna like think now. I can. Oh wait, they're still dead. Okay, okay, I'm good. I'm good. Everything is fine. We found the line. This Thalia is the most obnoxious thing in the world. Playing through it is clearly possible. We played through it twice, but that was annoying. I definitely thought I was a mana short, but I forgot I could bounce this and recast it and it'll untap this and then I could tap for 3. And then untap the lethal creature. This was actually lethal without it, right? Yeah, this alone was lethal without the extra untap, but it worked out. That was crazy though. Alright. Here for round 13. We're 2 on the day. Hopefully we can keep it up in some fashion. This hand is kind of weak though. If one of the 4 lands in the hand was a Gaia's Cradle, I think it's actually a keep. As it is here though, I'm gonna mulligan. Just doesn't have enough action. This hand I'm a fan of though. Yes, I will definitely keep. I think I'm gonna put away a Visionary. I think it's either Visionary or Sentinel. If I knew what was off the top with Once Upon a Time, it would be a lot easier. But that's not how Magic works. I think it's a Visionary though. Already having one makes, yeah, the cards like Wildwood Symbiote very good, which there's a Symbiote right here. And I think Symbiote is better here than a second Visionary. They do essentially the same thing. Except for one is a different card, and it costs less. It has a little extra utility to it. Am I playing a Mirror? I'm playing a Snow. Okay. I think I'm just gonna play the Visionary. I want to try to draw into a Cradle as quickly as possible. At least work towards that. If I can draw a Cradle, that would be huge. I mean, if I draw into Cradle, they just likely die on the spot. So I can go Shepherd, Cradle, Natural Order for Craterhoof. Probably kills them. No guarantee, but probably. That probably also does it. Allosaurus Shepherd's a really messed up Magic card. Yeah, I believe they are just dead here. If that's a source of plowshares, that is not the case, but I'm just gonna go ahead and play things as being uncounterable. That's the first thing I want to do. They chose not to shuffle with the ponder. They probably have a swords here. Let's see what they do here. Okay. I'm gonna go and force a little action here. Or not force any. I'm gonna sack the extra sentinel. Okay. They just died. They probably had a forcible draw, and they just didn't have the swords, and that's that. But that is what happens sometimes. You just get the easy turn 3 win. Even if they had swords into Force of Will there, we still get a lot of value. Like, we're still going to be doing a lot of stuff. Typically, they have things like Plague Engineer, so I gotta bring in all the removal. I like the Progenitus, Shave a Behemoth, Natural Order, one of each combo piece. The mana combo piece, that is. Sentinel plus Druid. And there we have it. You don't want to bring in Thoughtseize here. Thoughtseize is solely for the combo decks, just to actually be able to compete with them. But you don't want to dilute your deck too much. You're a mass amount of card deck, not a mid-range deck. This hand has too many lands in it. Pretty easy mulligan. This hand's not great, but I really don't want to go to 5, so I'm going to still keep it. I'm just going to put away the Craterhoof and hopefully we draw well off the top. Tundra. Okay. So I think this is actually the Bant Snow deck and not 4-color. But typically the Bant Snow deck's mana is a bit better than it should last game, but they also kept the hand because of whatever that card is called. Astrolabe. It fixes all mana issues you can possibly have in life. I'm just gonna be casting the Wirewood because I have a second one and I don't want to spend my whole first turn fetching for a Dryad Arbor. I think it's a pretty easy way to get boned. They chose to shuffle with their ponder. Yeah. Yeah, because if they swords our turn 1 Dryad Arbor, it would feel pretty bad. Here though, I'm gonna hold the Symbiote in my hand. I'm really hoping to draw an Allosaurus Shepherd. Hopefully just like tap out for something here. They might have a Snapcaster. I can't really play around it. Or they just had a second swords. I mean, if they don't have a way to pull ahead, I feel kind of fine here. Alright, I guess we're just going to repeat last turn. Alright, so they don't have Snapcaster in hand because they would have spent their mana Snapcaster plowing instead. I would assume. I was kind of hoping they would just tap out for an Oko there. But we do need to draw an elf. We need to draw some gas. If I feel like I need to trophy something, I can also just grab the Bayou. I don't have a real reason to grab the Bayou right now. I think I really do actually need a Dryad Arbor in play in order to do things. 5 cards in hand. Okay, they're playing stuff out. My opponent is a card up. It's because we did a mulligan. Yup. So they are playing 4 color. I think I still have to grab the Dryad Arbor though. I'm just gonna hope that they don't have a force for this glimpse. And that I draw an elf. Well, neither of those things happened. I'm still just gonna cast a glimpse. I'm just gonna hope to top deck. Okay. I wonder if that was a conscious choice or what that was. That is not an elf. That's unfortunate. I guess I'll play out their Cradle and pass. That's very unfortunate. If we drew an elf there, we're gonna get a lot of value. We're gonna get to draw 2 and hopefully 3. Hopefully draw an elf off the 2 cards after drawing the first one. But at least it's not like nothing. That was so rude. That was actually one of the rudest things they could have done, ever. Also, drawing Once Upon a Time feels awful. Completely awful. They just shouldn't have given Oko so much loyalty. Even if he didn't have so much, he would still be obnoxious. But okay. Just destroying all of my hopes and dreams. I mean, if I can get Progenitus in play. Man, I really want to take the Shepherd. But I have to take the Bayou so I can kill that Plague Engineer. Noxious magic card. That's interesting. I don't think I'm glimpsing this turn. I think I have to. I'm just gonna try to kill the Plague Engineer right now. They had Force of Will, nice. Well, maybe next turn I can get down. I can get the Natural Order down. I do have to draw another land though, in order to do that. Well, maybe I should have just cast it Wirewood and ignored the glimpse that's in my hand, actually, because of that. They might think they're safe from getting Natural Order though. I needed to. If I drew that instead of the Natural Order, I would have gone for it. Oh, and a Dryad Arbor is their second green source for Uro. Oh my god. Living the life, it's our opponent. That's what our opponent's doing. Hopefully I draw an Allosaurus Shepherd. I don't even think Progenitus beats them. Honestly. It actually just doesn't at this point. I would have to attack 3 times, and there's no way I can defend against their board. Don't you love it when Progenitus isn't good enough because of how dumb new blue-green cards are? It's nice. So it's always nice to see that. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother. I mean, I guess I can make them waste a lot of time, but they're just gonna overrun me eventually. Like, I quite literally cannot attack with the Progenitus ever. And they're just gonna sit there and make 3/3s, and eventually they're gonna be able to attack all out and kill me, even with me blocking. If his hand didn't have the Progenitus in it, I think it would actually be a keep. It's unfortunate. This hand's much better. It's not the best, but it's not the absolute worst. Our opponent did keep 7. Let's see what we get off of this Once Upon a Time. Are they gonna force this? It's super aggro. That's so aggressive. I mean, I respect it, but that is super aggro. They must have another force in hand. That's the only way that makes sense in my mind. I think I have to get a Dryad Arbor with the Foothills. I'm on the old 2-2 beatdown plan. That's what's happening. That is what is happening here. Underground Sea. And they're brainstorming at a turn? Do they not have lands? No, that doesn't make sense. Either their hand is absolutely stacked, or I guess it could be all cantrips. Or it could be a 1-land Sylvan Library hand. I think it's a 1-land Sylvan Library hand. That's gonna be my bet. As we'll find out. If they get a basic forest here, that's what I would guess it is. Okay, it's not. That brainstorm was really weird. Not really sure what that means. Oh my god, Astrolabe is so obnoxious. Now I have like no mana. Because they can just cast whatever they want. Yeah, always yes this. I think it was a 1-lander. And they just didn't brainstorm lock themselves. They might have had the ponder, so like they weren't truly brainstorm locked, but they chose not to shuffle. That's not good. That was a good draw. I mean, our opponent's at 6. I'm gonna go ahead and cast it now. I I think I'm supposed to grab the Shepherd. I think Shepherd's better than Heritage Druid. Yeah. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Ugh. We were insulated from Plague Engineer so well, and they had the Dead of Winter. That's so unfortunate. That's actually super unfortunate. What are the odds? I guess it just depends on how many they're playing. They're probably playing 2. 1, 2, 2. Man, now all the life total pressure we had just doesn't matter anymore. If we draw a land, we can natural order. And hopefully they don't have Forcible plus blue card. Alright, I think our best chance to win is to go for it, so I'm going for it. Okay. Crater Hub doesn't kill them there. Progenitus does in 2 turns. They're gonna bring back Uro this turn, they'll go back up to 11. But we're not dead on the swing back, so... Like, this will put them up to 11, and we can attack and put them to 1. Then they'll go up to 4. And then... They don't have any... They have all spells in hand. Okay. Alright, they're dead next turn if they can't deal with Progenitus. Which, I'm not really sure how they would deal with it. I guess they could Swords to Plowshares their Uro and play a second one this turn. But it's not like that's really getting them anywhere. They had the Dead of Winter, they had a lot of removal, and it looks like it's gonna not matter. Nice. Progenitus got there. If we didn't draw the land for natural order that turn, we were dead though. We wouldn't have been able to keep up with this Uro. Good old Progenitus. Alright, here for round... This will be 14. If I win this one, I qualify. Instantly. This hand... This hand's weird. It actually does have a path to win with the Shepherd. Has a lot of lands in it though. I have to get a Dryad Arbor turn 1. And then I can dump my hand and then I have Shepherd. It's not a win on turn 3 though. It's 16 damage, it's not 20. If they kill the Dryad Arbor, it's really bad. But not really, I have a lot of lands. I'm gonna keep it. I think this hand gets there often enough. Snow-covered island ponder. Okay. So we could be playing against Omnitull, we could be playing against another fair deck, another like Snowco deck. They chose to shuffle. I am going to dump my hand and hope it's good enough. Dried Arbor, please. That's pretty good. Can I do that this turn? Tap Dried Arbor, play Shepherd. This is 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. No. I can't do it this turn, but I can do it next turn. I think I just play out my hand. I would like to know what they're playing, because I have no clue. I mean, hopefully it's not something that kills me this turn. Okay. Is it a fair deck, or is it Omnitel? If it's a basic island, my guess is Omnitel. Alright. I think I'm gonna board like it's Omnitel. Because I think the other fair decks would have had like Swords of Plowshares there or something. Like I mentioned earlier, they weren't dead to the Shepherd, but they are dead to this natural order. Alright, easy clap. We got pretty lucky to draw a natural order there because it might just show until it killed us that turn, but you do put cards in your deck to draw them. If we drew an elf instead of the natural order that turn, like as long as it was a non-land card, we were going to be able to cast it. And if it is an elf, then that was going to be a 4th elf to deal 20 damage the following turn. I'm going to assume it's Omnitel, which means I'm definitely bringing in my Thoughtseizes. And I don't board anything else against Omnitel. Unless maybe I should be bringing in Mindbreak Trap just because sometimes they have to cantrip a couple times. Nah, I think it's worth it. Let's see here. How do I want to sideboard? Taking out cards is the not so easy part. Typically, I've been like shaving the Visionaries. Symbiote's not as good against them. Like, Symbiote's pretty good, but I think I want to keep in all the combo pieces. I don't really know how I've been boarding against them. Just my brain is not really remembering. Once is too important. You need to find guys great on this matchup. I think I want to keep in 2 Visionaries. Maybe it is 3. Nah, I think it's 2 and 2. It's not like we're saving anything from removal. Wire was good when you have Dried Arbor and you're glimpsing, but that's about it. This hand has too many lands in it, I'll have to mulligan. If one of if one of these was a creature, I think I would keep. Actually, I don't know about that. They mulled a 6. I'm gonna mulligan too. This hand does things. I'm definitely not mulliganing. Yeah, I think this is Omnitel. That was a really good draw. Wow. Do I Green Sun? That's a very real question here. I don't think so. So if I Green Sun, then I have these. Like I'll have a lot of mana next turn, but I don't necessarily have much to do with it. What if if I don't Green Sun, what am I doing? Like I can cast Shepherd or Ranger or whatever. But then the following turn I'm going like, I guess my start's not explosive enough. I think I have to Green Sun in order to be explosive enough. If we draw an Elf next turn, we win on turn 3. I also want to cast Thoughtseize this turn. They shuffled with their Ponder. They are a fair deck. Oh. We have been bamboozled. I don't... Man, now I don't know how to play. That's really weird. I don't want to Thoughtseize this turn now. I've been bamboozled. I really wish this Thoughtseize was literally either Whitewood Symbiote or Elvish Visionary now. Either of those cards would be much better. I also would not have used my Green Sun that way. But I think it makes a lot of sense to put my opponent on Omnitel based on the way game 1 went. I'm very surprised that they're this deck. It's a part of Magic. Sometimes you're wrong. They shuffle with the Ponder. Lots and lots of cantrips. Is that all 4 Ponders? It is. Nice. They shuffled. Alright. Ooh, that's a good draw. Alright, I am going to Thoughtseize this turn, but I don't have to cast it first thing. I can cast it towards the end. It's very nice being in a position to do that. Okay. Let's see what this gives us. More Elvish Visionaries. It's not the worst. I don't think I don't think I'm close to casting it. I mean, I can use this, and then that's 4, 5 mana. 5 is not enough. I don't think I play the Misty, though. I think I want to save the Misty to get the second Dryad Arbor, so I just bounce the Bayou here. My opponent's probably going to be, like, relatively confused whenever I Thoughtseize them here. It's because I identify what they were on. Oko, Thoughtseize, Uro, Vista. They have Thoughtseize in their deck? That's interesting. I don't really care about the Thoughtseize because they're dead on board to the Shepherd. Well, wait, they can Thoughtseize plus... So I could take Oko. But Thoughtseize isn't very replaceable here. Oko is, because they can draw swords. Or Dead of Winter or anything like that. The thing is, if they Oko make this a food... Or make this a 3/3, and then I cast Craterhoof and they happen to draw a Force of Will, it's rough. Nah, I think taking Thoughtseize is correct. Okay, that's fine. Not really sure what they're drawing towards, if I'm being quite honest. I guess they're just trying to find swords. They found swords. Alright, well we're gonna... As we're gonna find out here if they drew Force of Will. What's better, me going double Cradle or me going and getting Dryad Arbor? I'm better off going double Cradle. They had to draw exactly Force of Will in the top 2 cards. Alright, they didn't, so they are dead. Alright, we got there. We queued in the weirdest way possible, I guess? The 10 and 4 qualifies because it's over 70% win rate. I'll take it. But yeah, I mean the Thoughtseize would have been better than either of the cards that we cited out, but whatever, it worked out. It actually turned out to be pretty good taking their Thoughtseize. So it worked out pretty well. Yeah. Feels good to queue.